right, hit me. The category is a woman of all seasonings. This one can net you $1,000. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Suppose Mrs. Dash went on a crash diet. Because it's an even smaller amount than a dash, which of the following might you want to be called? Go for it! A pinch is about 1/16 of a teaspoon. A dash is just a little bit more. No matter how little she eats, I still say she's got too much salt in her diet. I need a category. And this one is guys with 9-inch nails. How does $2,000 sound? Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. If rock band 9-inch Nails changed its name to the technical term for a 9-inch nail, it's yours if you want it. Any nail over 6 inches long is called a spike. How soon do you think it'll be before their fans start showing up with 9-inch spikes through their lips? Okay, pick a category. Now serving, if the rabbit runs around the hole and goes back in. This one's worth $1,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Suppose Brooks Brothers holds an old-fashioned necktie party. Considering the activity planned, which of these knots would be most appropriate for the guest of honor? Windsor knot, wedding knot, four-in-hand knot? Go get it! No, they're knotting their ties, not tying the knot. Bet you wish you'd pick this. A necktie party is slang for hanging, so the guest of honor would get a hangman's knot. I hear the guys at Brooks Brothers are no longer just the best dressed, but also well hung. Okay, I need a category.
Stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
For your enjoyment, Saturday morning worship. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Let's rock. If the religious philosophy called transcendental meditation were to be incorporated into a new cartoon, take it! The Indian Maharishi Mahesh Yogi founded the Transcendental Meditation religion.
Now repeat this mantra. I will not steal picnic baskets. I will not steal picnic baskets.
Category, please.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
Say hello to McCriminal Justice. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. All right, it's time to take a trip to McDonald Land. Given his sticky fingers, with what crime should Hamburglar be charged? It's yours if you want it. Larceny is just straight out taking someone else's property, which is what Hamburglar is known for. His punishment will be to wear a silly mask and run around making turkey noises. Oh, wait. I need a category. Shake hands with. Sitting in your own pew. Get it right, I'm handing over $2,000. Now, if you've ever been in one of those confessionals in a Catholic church, you know it can be pretty intimidating. But imagine this. While admitting your sins, you hear a huge fart from behind the screen where the priest should be. Go get it! Kamikaze means divine wind. That explains why priests wear those long robes. Okay, pick a category. Here we have, hey now, keep it clean, $3,000 for this one. Heads up, here it comes. If Comet Cleanser really could be used to clean comets, what might their slogan be? Go for it! The bulk of a comet is made up of ice, dust, and rocks, and is commonly referred to by astronomers as a dirty snowball. So what is the big deal about comets, then? My mom always told me to stay away from the dirty snowballs. All right, hit me. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for Cribbage Crash Fun.
Take a look at your gibberish category. Those grapes are bad seeds. I'm gonna open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. Okay, get ready to buzz in and type. With what common phrase does this rhyme? Dine on a rotted vine. Talk to me, type in your answer and hit... I usually just play connect the dots. You know, it's kind of fun. Category, please.
Aloha, question number 9.
This little number's known as Here Today, Gone Tomorrow, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Put it in gear, because here we go. If you combine the participants of Wigstock with the Wigs, what would you get? Hippies and a wimpy alternative band? Take it! No, that'd be Afghan Woodstock. Let's take a look at the right answer. Wigstock is an annual drag festival, and the Whigs were Americans opposed to British rule over the colonies.
We the people give the Queen 2 snaps down.
Okay, I need a category. Okay, make yourself presentable, because you're about to join a three-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. Oh, somebody's in a hurry. Here we go. The category for this three-way is a nun in a blender. You've heard the old joke, right? 'Cause this three-way is black and white and red all over. Okay, hand on your buzzer. Here's your three-way.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, we're stripped down to our skivvies. Looks like that's all we've got. Let's see how you scored. Wow, I'm just speechless. You're the best I've ever had, I swear. While I regain my composure, let's check out your overall score. Yes, it's time to move on now, but I'll never forget our special experience together. Whatever your name is. Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, pick a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
May I introduce, is that a roll of quarters in your pocket, or? And get this one right, you got $4K coming your way. Okay, take a look at these doctor's notes and get ready to buzz and type in what you think the patient has.
Patient suffers from callus on finger and sore shoulders. Paranoia involves a speedy always on his tail.
Run with it, type it. The same malady we all had in the 80s, Pac-Man fever, and thanks to the song, we all understood why.
Doc, Doctor, my child has Pac-Man fever. What can I do?
Don't give him any more damn quarters. I need a category. Sorry, Slowpoke.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
This one's called R&B GPA. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Okay, class, sit up straight and pay attention. In his song, What a Wonderful World, Sam Cooke tells us he don't know much about history. Well, since this is one of the subjects mentioned in What a Wonderful World, Mr. and Mrs. Cooke can probably expect an ugly parent-teacher conference with which of Sam's teachers? His music teacher, his home economics teacher, his geometry teacher, or his geography teacher? Go for it! Sam doesn't know much about geography, but he does know that he loves you. Which makes him an excellent phys ed student. Category, please. Open wide and get ready for Three's Geometry. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, pay attention here and imagine this Three's Company episode. Jack, Chrissy, and Janet finally give in to their passions and engage in a three-way toe-sucking session. Since they are all different heights, what kind of triangle will they make? Go get it! Scalene triangles have three unequal sides, so since each character is a different height, the sides would be unequal. I hear Jack has a great hypotenuse. All right, hit me. Hey, some of us work for a living. Pick it up. Oh boy, now it's time for some real trivia. You've got an impossible question coming your way. Okay, give it up for Sail Through Taco Bell. And I believe we have a piddly 20 grand payoff for getting this one right. Ever have breakfast at a Taco Bell? Well, you've got bigger problems than that. Listen up. Your local Taco Bell stops serving breakfast at 11 a.m. The bad news is you're on a boat out at sea. The good news is the Taco Bell is located on the coast exactly 50 nautical miles due east of your location. The bad news is that because you're on a boat, you can only tell time using a ship's bell signals. If you travel at a constant speed of 10 knots, at how many bells will you have to lift anchor in order to arrive at exactly 11 a.m. and get the last delicious Fiesta breakfast burrito? Take it! Geez, I don't see what the problem is. If you're traveling at 10 knots, you're moving 10 nautical miles per hour. At 50 nautical miles out, you need to leave at 6 a.m. to arrive at exactly 11 a.m. 11 a.m. is 6 bells. With a bell every half hour up to 8 bells, 6 a.m. translates to 4 Taco Bells. Now for the real tough question. Who the hell eats breakfast at Taco Bell? Okay, I need a category.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
The category? Middle-age crisis and fruit. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. So, you remember the song Cruel Summer by Bananarama? Say Bananarama releases a song called Cruel Spring after reading T.S. Eliot's poem which begins, April is the cruelest month. It's yours if you want it. You followed Robert Frost down the road less traveled, and you got mugged. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. T.S. Eliot's poem is The Wasteland, so Cruel Spring would be part of the Wasteland Tour. I bet if Eliot saw the band, he'd change that line from Do I Dare Eat a Peach to Do I Dare Eat a Bananarama? Category, please. I got some good news for you. You're about to move into a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is 8 is enough to fill our lives with czars. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me whether it's the name of a former Russian czar, the name of one of the Bradford kids from 8 is enough, or both. Okay, maestro, if you think you know the rules, I'll go ahead and put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Susan, Czar Bradford kid. Peter. Nicholas. Joni. Tommy. Alexander. Last one, David. Last one. That's all she wrote. 4 out of 7 is very mediocre. Let's check out your new total. Could be worse. Your score could be going down. In fact, it still might. Let's find out. Okay, pick a category.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, quest on 17.
Coming at you.
Wunderbar, wir sind von uns.
How does $4,000 grab you? So, did you know that L. Frank Baum was the author of the Oz books? Well, now you do. Based upon what Baum means in German, what part of... Take it! Baum is German for tree. Which explains why Toto kept wanting to pee on him during the filming. All right, hit me. Let's see what we got going. Fine dining in the Paleolithic era. One right answer and $6,000 head your way.
It's a prehistoric bird. It's a primeval plane.
No, it's Peking Man, able to leap anthropological stages in a single bound.
Which evolutionary advance made Peking Man the first of our ancestors capable of enjoying a good Peking duck? Go for it! Peking Man, also known as Homo erectus, was the first to use fire for cooking. But Peking Man still had to order the duck 24 hours in advance. Okay, I need a category. This one likes to go by what little dolls are made of. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Listen carefully to the following scene, and then we'll get to the question. Okay, pay close attention to the following audio file. I had it first.
No, I'm playing with it.
No, I am.
Give it to me.
Ew.
Oh, you broke it.
No, I didn't. Hey, what's that stuff oozing out of it?
Oh, gross. I dare you to taste it.
With which of these were the kids playing? Hugo, man of 1,000 faces, Monchichi. It's yours if you want it. Stretch Armstrong was that doll made of rubber which when stretched too far would break open and leak this jelly-like ooze. Man, I wish I was Stretch. I mean, when I overextend myself, all I do is eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's and cry on the couch all night. I need a category. The selection is, that's gross. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, for this question, I want you to...
Hey, Cookie.
Come on, I'm doing the show.
I got your paycheck.
Oh, thanks, Ray. I thought we were supposed to get direct deposit.
I don't trust that stuff.
Man, can you believe the taxes they take out? You know, if we got paid more often than every other week, we'd end up making more money.
Really?
Sure, more frequent paydays, smaller paychecks, smaller percentage of your taxes taken out, bigger net pay.
So it'd be like getting a raise, huh?
Okay, folks, try this. Under which pay period would I receive my paycheck most frequently? Go get it! Go ahead, tell them. Semi-diurnal.
Yeah, is half a day or every 12 hours.
Well, thanks for bringing my check, Ray. I gotta finish up now.
Sure. So that's all you do is read this stuff?
Well, pretty much, yeah.
How much they pay you?
Get out of my booth, man.
Just asking.
Get out. Monkeys I work with. Moving on. All right, hit me. Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. Alright, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. If the hill won't come to Mohammed, then it must be one of those really stubborn hills. I can't stand hills like that. Anyway. Experience or a painful one that left a scar. Let's see how it earned your final score. That's the game. Congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself and you came out on top. Not many people can say that, but I know plenty of people who can say,
You don't know.
That's a wrap, folks. Give yourselves a little pat on the back.
okay, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? If I hear it one more time, I'll go blind. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, remember that 70s song, Blinded by the Light? Because his or her eyes are the most light sensitive, which of the characters from these classic rock tunes would go for it? Blue eyes are the most light sensitive. Let's see, linger on your light-sensitive eyes, your bloodshot eyes. Oh, damn it! I need a category. Open wide and get ready for, what do you live next to, a barn? How does $2,000 sound? Okay, now I've heard of the name Jen and I've heard of the name Janet, but suppose a fun new couple moves in next door and the wife introduces herself as Janet. It's yours if you want it. A Janet is a female donkey and a jackass is a male donkey. Or a beer-swilling neighbor at a cookout. Okay, pick a category.
One, two, praise the Almighty three.
And this one is one holiday at a time. You get this one right and it's $3,000. All right, it's time for a holiday question. What holiday best fits in this sequence? Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Election Day, blank day, thanks. Take it! Mother's Day is always a Sunday, Memorial Day is Monday, Election Day Tuesday, and Thanksgiving on a Thursday, meaning the missing holiday is Ash Wednesday. Nice job. Guess you know your ash from a hole in the ground. Category, please.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
This little number's known as, wanna see my unit? $1,000 at stake on this one. Heads up, here it comes. If John Boy Walton were to measure his mole in terms of moles, which aspect of his facial blemish would he be measuring? Go get it! A mole is a scientific measure that deals with the number of atoms and molecules in any given substance, which is only ever exceeded by the number of Waltons on Walton Mountain.
Night, John Boy. Night, Grandma.
Night, Paul.
Night, homie.
Night, Elvis. Hello, Kitty. All right, hit me.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
The category? Sucker, I don't even know her. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, pay close attention to the following audio file. Here's a few words from famous showman P.T. Barnum at the circus.
There's a sucker born every...
What's the correct word that completes P.T. Barnum's quote? Second moment. It's yours. Barnum said there's a sucker born every minute. And of course, that was before the days of fertility drugs. I need a category. Well, looks like this category is new swear words. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Think fast. If Christianity were taken over by the Church of the Subgenius, go for it! The symbol for the Church of the Subgenius is a guy named J.R. Bob Dobbs. Yeah, and the worst thing you could tell someone in the church is that you hope they become normal. Okay, pick a category.
7, lucky 7.
Now serving.
My dad's more potent than your dad.
Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Okay, it's time to figure out some celebrity equations. Okay, Speedy, let's... All right, that's totally weird. You're spooking the crap out of me. How did you possibly get that right? Stop staring at me. Okay, I need a category. Hey, all right, guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is, stop playing with that. Heads up. Now I'm going to read off 7 terms, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a yo-yo trick or a euphemism for masturbation. Oh, so you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. And we're off. Beat the bishop. Does it involve a yo-yo or just choke the chicken? Rock the baby. Skin the cat. Spank the monkey. Walk the dog. One more. Whack. That's all she wrote. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Now let's see what else we got going. Category, please.
Aloha, question number 9.
Here we have, how many holes does it take to fill the Albert Hall? This one can net you $1,000. Okay, now, since I don't know what else to call the artist formerly known as Prince except Prince, just let me ask you this. Say each of these acts is appearing at a British music festival. Based on the rankings of royalty, Go get it! A duke is the highest non-royalty title one can attain, and it's ranked immediately beneath prince. But don't you hate it when an opening band is better than the one that follows it? All right, hit me. You, my friend, better start getting comfortable, because this one could get steamy. You're joining in on a three-way. Okay, listen up. This is pretty simple. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. Oh, alrighty, no foreplay it is. Let me guess, you're not the slow romantic kind of lover. Well, you asked for it, here it is. This three-way is known as rub-a-dub-dub. What's that floating in the tub? And that means we're talking about those three guys who like to bathe together. The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. Well, good luck. And don't worry, I'll still respect you when this is over.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Woo, that's how we got to show ya. Now, clean yourself up while we see how you did. Well, the earth didn't exactly move for me, but I think we worked up a sweat there. Looks like your overall score will be satisfied as well. Well, it's time to get back to the game. But, you will call me, right? Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Okay, pick a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
This one likes to go by nose plugs sold separately. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Okay, what I've got here is an alien sociology textbook about Earth. Buzz in when you know what the hell these guys are talking about.
Female leader of independent agrarian children's commune in which members represent specific produce via appearance and odor.
What toy are the aliens writing about? Take it! Strawberry shortcake. She lived on a farm with a bunch of her smelly friends. And you think they smell fruity? Try having an intellectual conversation with one of them. I need a category.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
Pucker up for. I'll rent any piece of crap for $2. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff.
Look, honey, it's that great video about the brave Scottish guy in the sport his ancestors invented.
It's yours if you want it. The Scots invented golf, and derf is a Scottish word for brave or daring. Which leads me to my next question. What is the word for I'm gonna shoot my television if I have to watch Tim Conway do that dwarf bit one more time? All right, hit me. This one's called Homicide Can Be a Barrel of Laughs. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Which of the following lists contains in order a weapon, a color, and a clown? Well, look at you. Harpoon Maroon Buffoon. Good to know next time you stage a murder spree at the circus. Okay, I need a category. Looks like there's no lack of bravado here. You've chosen an impossible question. The category is, it's a dog. Holy cow, looks like this one's gonna be worth 20,000 big ones. Better start massaging your brain cells, cause here comes a really impossible question. So pay attention and don't get fooled. What has four... Take it! Wipe the sweat off your brow, you got it. A dog has 4 legs, a tail, and barks. Don't you wish your SATs were this easy? Category, please.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Shake hands with. The Pope got a ring in his Cracker Jack. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, you know how it's a sign of respect when someone kisses that big old ring the Pope wears? Well, imagine that the Pope owned a mood ring. So take a look and tell me, what mood is the Pope in? Anxious, sensitive, tense, or happy? Go get it! From what I can see, the Pope's mood ring is bright blue. That means he's pretty happy today. And why not? He's got a cool hat and a nice ride. He's styling. I need a category. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for a Triple SMS fun.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Animal husbandry gone out of control. The opening value for this gibberish question is $10,000. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Okay, get ready to buzz. I want you to tell me what advertising slogan this rhymes with. Pet the geese, love a flock. And remember, don't let the punctuation... All right, type in your answer. Hit You know, I miss the days before worrying about insurance and all that stuff, when it wasn't exactly a piece of the rock I was interested in. All right, hit me.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, quest on 17.
For your enjoyment, job tips. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, it looks like I get a break on this one. It's time to bring in a special guest host for this next question. And who do we have here today, Raul?
Today's guest host will be Laura Hatfield, who hopes to work right here at You Don't Know Jack.
Wait, what does that mean? She's interviewing for a job?
Yeah, Laura is one of the candidates for our business office.
We have a business office?
Yeah, go figure. Hey, Laura, come on in here.
So, Laura, I hear you have a question for us.
Yes, I was just wondering what kind of insurance package you have.
No, Laura, that's not what I meant, although we do get full dental, by the way. But do you have a trivia question?
Yeah, yes. Okay, this is going to be an analogy, so you have to complete the analogy. Here we go. American dollar bill is to George Washington as Canadian dollar bill is to what? Queen Elizabeth, Pierre Trudeau, George...
Go for it!
George Washington is on the American dollar bill, and Queen Elizabeth is on the Canadian one. I guess that's why Canadian dollars are such a royal pain in the ass to use. Hey, can I say that?
Laura, that was excellent. Very good question. I was very impressed.
Thank you, that was fun. If I get hired here, do I get to do that again? Because I do another question. There's some hilarious jokes about,
Whoa,
about
that's funny. Could you show Laura out?
Okay, because I could do another one.
Right out the door out of the studio. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, Laura. All right, let's move on. Category, please. Okay, give it up for you stud. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Let's see how you handle this one. What will you find in the general stud book? Fancy buttons, hardware supplies, Take it! The General Stud Book traces the pedigrees of thoroughbred racehorses back to 1690. Yeah, and if you like a good trashy read now and again like I do, I recommend it. Some of those horses have a lot of sex. Okay, pick a category. This category's known as, there's a reason they're wearing cups. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Sports fans can be real assholes, but the athletes, well, which of these National Hockey League team nicknames is not an 18th century slang term for penises? Go get it! Coyote is actually an old British term for the female genitals. So don't call an English woman a coyote, and whatever you do, don't call a French woman a mighty duck. Okay, I need a category. Coming at you, I'm gonna kick your ass into space. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Oh great, the signs of the zodiac are brawling again. Based on how they're typically represented, which of these signs is best equipped to fight in a battle? Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, or Aquarius? It's yours if you want it. Libra's a scale. What's it gonna do, weigh you to death? Let's take a look at the right answer. Sagittarius is the archer, and he's got a bow and arrow. He can do some serious damage with that bow and arrow. He's also practical and romantic with just a touch of a temper. I need a category. Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. What's your sign? Oh, you sure better hope it's not dead end. Good luck. Better, but then again, you didn't have any competition. Let's see your score. That's the game. Congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself and you came out on top. Not many people can say that, but I know plenty of people who can say,
"You don't know." Nice work, people. Congratulate yourselves. We pulled off another one.
I need a category. shake hands with, broken toes, and severe groundings. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Hey, did your parents ever yell at you after they stepped on toys you left lying around? Suppose that the inventor of Lincoln Logs left them strewn all over his floor. Go for it! The architect Frank Lloyd Wright's son, John Wright, conceived and marketed Lincoln Logs.
Ow! Gosh darn that kid! One of these days I'm gonna...
Frank, his toys wouldn't be on the floor if you'd build him toy chests without any damn windows in them.
Okay, I need a category. Let's see what we got going. So let's have eggplant at every meal. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. I don't think I even need to ask this, but do you remember the little ditty, Beans, Beans, the musical fruit? Well, according to the song, the more you eat, the more you toot. But say you were to create a song about the eggplant, based on the same... It's yours if you want it. Aubergine, or what Americans call the eggplant, comes from a Sanskrit word that means anti-fart vegetable. Which seems contrary to calling it eggplant. All right, hit me.
One, two, praise the Almighty three.
And this one is astronomical proportions. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If the Roman god Mercury, the Venus de Milo, and Uranus suddenly ballooned to the size of the planets Mercury, Venus, and Uranus, which of these series would be true? Take it! Uranus, the planet, is the third largest in our solar system. Venus is the fourth smallest, and Mercury is the second smallest. Please, if this ever happens to you, go easy on the baked beans and cashews. Okay, pick a category. Do I have to do everything around here?
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
This one likes to go by getting wet in history class. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Heads up, here it comes. Suppose Marco Polo had played the kids' game Marco Polo to find his destination on his most famous exploration. If he yelled,
Marco!
Which country would have yelled,
Polo!
In return? Go get it! No, Italy's where he had to count to 50 before he could start his exploration. The correct answer is... Marco Polo spent 25 years exploring China. Must be a bitch trying to get around the Great Wall with your eyes closed. Category, please.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
May I introduce Post-No Bill Paxton's? Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Okay, imagine this. Bill Paxton, star of the movie Twister, decides to adopt the name of another tornado wrangler. How will he sign his name? Go for it!
Yippee-ki-yay!
Pecos Bill was the folk hero who lassoed a twister. Frankly, I'd rather lasso Helen Hunt. Okay, I need a category. For your enjoyment, lifestyles of the slimy and disgusting. $1,000 if you get it. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If Robin Leach were an actual leech, what could he do to help the rich and famous on his show? It's yours if you want it. Leeches are sometimes used to drain the excess blood around plastic surgery scars. Well, I suppose the good thing is there's a lot of breast augmentation surgery in Hollywood. right, hit me.
Lucky 7.
Okay, give it up for Get Smart, Then Fire Him. How does $2,000 sound? Listen up. You've certainly heard the verb to 86 something, like he got 86'd or 86 the music. Well, suppose that Maxwell Smart, Agent 86, goes undercover in the Go get it! To 86 something is a restaurant term meaning don't serve this or cancel this order, so Agent 86 would be working as a waiter.
Waiter, what's this fly doing in my soup?
Would you believe the backstroke?
Okay, pick a category. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is backseat president. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a car manufacturer, an American president, or both. After each one comes up, oh, I see, you've got this thing down. Well, I'll put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's dance. Fillmore, automaker, president, or both? Ford. Cleveland. Plymouth. Lincoln. Monroe. Last one, Chrysler. That's all she wrote. You missed one, but you hit on 6. Nothing to feel bad about. Let's look at your new total. Okay, let's roll. I need a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
The selection is, let's think about death for a bit. This one can net you $1,000. Okay, imagine this morbid scenario. You've chosen the perfect cemetery plot, now you want a nice headstone to match. If you can't afford a granite headstone for your cemetery plot and buy a pomegranate, take it. A pomegranate is a type of fruit. Just make sure you leave instructions in your will for your mourners to pick all the seeds and maggots out of your headstone before they eat. Category, please. Hey, great choice, sweetie. I've been waiting for this since we got going, 'cause this one's a 3-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a 3-way like this one. Oh, somebody's in a hurry. Here we go. The category for this little number is 1 out of 3 ain't bad, but let's see if you can get all 7, okay? This 3-way's gonna be about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Time to bust a move. Good luck.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
That's all we got. Now, let's see how you did. A little sloppy, but I still love you. Let's see what this earnest attempt did to your overall score. So, was it as good for you as it was for me? Probably better. Okay, let's get on with the game. That's it for round 1. Let's go to round 2. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, I need a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
And I believe this one's called Etiquette Scandal at 1600. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, imagine this scenario. Suppose Bill Clinton had pulled out an Arkansas toothpick at his inauguration banquet. It's yours if you want it. Arkansas toothpick is down-home slang for Bowie knife. Luckily, the meatloaf sustained only superficial wounds. All right, hit me.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
Say hello to bestiality and dropping balls. Think you could handle $6,001 bills? All right, let's say you have a big New Year's party with a lot of champagne and things get a little out of hand. If all your pets got pregnant on New Year's Day, which one would go into labor around Labor Day? Go get it! The hippo's gestation period is about 8 months, so this hippo will go into labor around Labor Day. But the really amazing thing is, the baby's got your nose. Category, please. Coming at you. Want to try a threesome? How does $4,000 grab you? Listen up, it's time for some quick math. Which of the following groups does not contain a number of people that is a multiple of 3? Go for it! There were 5 new kids on the block. Danny, Donnie, Joe, Jordan, and John. And by the way, this question's for the children of the world. I need a category. Okay, here's the deal. You just chose an impossible question. Oh, good. This should be amusing. Well, what do we have here? Pop music is so deep. Holy cow, looks like this one's gonna be worth 20,000 big ones. All right, get ready for the impossible. Because it features a word which has the most meanings in the Oxford English Dictionary, which of the following songs could be the most easily misinterpreted? Take it! According to the Oxford English Dictionary, set has more definitions than stand, turn, or take. Would have been nice if George had used a dictionary to try and come up with more words to the song. Okay, pick a category.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Well, looks like this category is Come Together Right Now Over Me. $2,000 for a correct answer. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Following the example of the man who unified Germany in 1871, which of these similarly named rappers... Go get it! Word to your mother. In 1871, the Iron Chancellor Otto von Bismarck unified the German Empire. Think he could do the same for the rap industry? Okay, I need a category. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for a flickerish lesson.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Obscure Swedish torture methods. And $10,000 right out of the gate for this one. All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. Okay, get ready to hit your buzzers and type for me. Now tell me, what phrase does this rhyme with?
Use the suede glove, you fig-mad owl.
Start typing your answer, then hit Well, to answer the little pig's question, I think it would be anybody who could double as a bacon sandwich. Category, please.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, quest on 17.
Now serving. Wow, is he clumsy. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Hey, remember on Saturday Night Live how Chevy Chase's tagline was, I'm Chevy Chase and you're not? Well, which of the following is not Chevy Chase? It's yours if you want it. Chevy chases all of these things except a dish made of pig intestines. That would be Chevy chitlins. Which is a strange coincidence, because when I think of Chevy, I think of ham. I need a category. Open wide and get ready for Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Okay, archaeologists, imagine this. Say you found an ancient Incan document and want to include it in an art collection. Take it! Ancient Incans had no written language. They nodded in colored string to record events and thoughts.
Agnes, that relic from a noble ancient culture is kind of neat, and that fern looks great alongside it.
All right, hit me. The category is whatever it takes to make Jason Bateman a star. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. All right, put your buzzers on your fingers. Here comes an analogy question. New Amsterdam is to New York as Valerie is to what? The Brady Brides, the Hogan... Go for it! New Amsterdam became New York when the English took over, and Valerie became the Hogan family when Sandy Duncan took over. And most people don't realize, but before it was called Valerie, it was called Constantinople. Okay, pick a category. This category's known as, well, it's about Kime. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Say you're going to Scarborough Fair, but instead of bringing parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, you bring parsley, sage, rosemary, and Kime. Go get it! Kime would be the liquid contents of digested food from your stomach. My Kime usually shows up on its own after I've downed too many hot dogs and I've gone on one of those rickety Scarborough Fair roller coasters. Category, please. You're about to embark on the attack. Ah, you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Oh, geez, honey, I forgot your gift. I hope you remembered your brain. Good luck. This one. Amazing! Let's check out what it did to your score! That's the game! Congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself and you came out on top. Not many people can say that, but I know plenty of people who can say...
You don't know! Very nice work, people. Let's get those commercials going.